Same way at the SEC, and different coaches have different strategies. Some like to rest. We're a well-conditioned team, and what I love about these tournaments, and I did it in Kentucky as well when I coached there, is that you get 3 days mentally to really prepare, and it gets the guys to understand film and watch it in a very condensed period of time. So the great thing about it, when you play that Thursday, Saturday, or Friday, Sunday, really, you guys are used to focusing and being in these high-pressure situations. So for us, I think it's great preparation for the NCAA. I've always wanted to win the conference tournament at the end of the year. Peak at the right time, because you guys feel great about themselves when they get on that bus and go home.
Back in the middle.
For our other guys, Notre Dame's the only team to beat you in the last month and a half. Is there anything special about this game? And then when they cut it to 7, about a minute and a half left, is there any sense of deja vu with what happened last time?
Notre Dame is a great team. You know, they're led by 2 great guards, probably the most underrated backcourt in the nation. You know, so it was definitely tough playing against them. I mean, they match up so well against us. I think this is my 3rd game that I haven't, you know, out of like 6 or 7 that we haven't went into overtime. So, you know, to really, you know, get into them and beat them today is really something special. And you know, I know a lot of those guys, and you know, we went to camp together, and you know, it's kind of great just to have the bragging rights for, you know, the summer, because I wanted to play them again.
All the way in the back.
Coach, how fitting is it that it's going to be you and Boeheim in the finals of the final Big East tournament?
Well, I'm happy for Jim because his team was going the wrong way, and you know, now he can. I don't know how many more years he asked me the other day. He said he's going to retire soon, and then I said, I don't know why Jim would ask me that. He's asking me that, and then my wife grabbed him in a restaurant and said, Jim, are you going to retire? He said, no, Rick needs to retire because his children are all grown up. Mine are young. I've got to coach 10 to 12 more years. So I'm happy for him. He's a great guy. He's like most coaches. When you lose, we're not real nice to you and not nice to your dog, anybody. But he's a great guy. He really is. I have the cutest story about him that I'll never forget, because I was his first assistant coach. And I never forget this as long as I live, because you've seen him when he gets upset. Well, we won the Carrier Classic. We won it. And Marty Burns had a great night, and we beat Michigan State. Judd Eagle was the coach. And he went ballistic on his writer, Rob Lowen, as he walked through the media room, because he knew Rob really well. He used to work for the student newspaper. And he took a stat sheet and threw it at the back of his head and said, MVP, because he found out Rob voted for the other guy. You voted for Irvin Magic Johnson. And he threw the thing. How could you possibly do that over Monty Burns? And as years went by, I kept thinking while I was in the pros, looking at Irvin Magic Johnson, I don't know how he could have voted for him over Monty Burns. It just didn't make any sense.